Hi, happy Thursday. Welcome to chair yoga. We're going to go ahead and get started. So what you're going to need today is a chair. We're going to have a nice moon flow today. I'm going to offer you some variations with your back legs. So I want you to go ahead and look for those. We're going to start little breathing exercise. Come forward so you're sitting away from your chair. And I want you to find a place. Feet are comfortably on the ground, maybe pressing through big toe, little toe, heel, pushing down those sits bones into your chair, whatever back of your leg presses into the chair. We're gonna sit up as tall as we can. Belly button's gonna draw up and in, and just go ahead and place your hands on your thighs. You can close your eyes, start to inhale in, exhale out. So you're paying a lot of attention to that breath. Inhale as deep as you can go. Exhale, we're trying to press all of the air out of the lungs. Empty it all out so that we can take another sip in through the nose, big deep breath. Long exhale out. So today we're not going to use one particular breathing technique. I like to use steady breath regardless of where I practice. And that is an even number of inhales, even number of exhales. So if you would like to try that breath. A relaxation breath would mean that your exhale is a little longer. You can also try that breath if you would like. All right, so sitting tall, what we're gonna do is start to draw some torso circles. So we're gonna come forward, start to rock around. So right now I have my feet pressing into the floor as much as I can. A little bit of weight shifting going on in my hips. I'm going to try to slow it down and bring more of this to my torso. Now let's go back the other way. So draw a kind of a big circle now. And I want to start to bring it in to make it a little smaller. Slowing down. Feel that thread pulling up through your head, making you sit tall as you start to narrow your circle. Going around a little slower, and a little taller. So let's change this just to shifting weight from side to side. So my hands stay on my thighs. I'm going to shift from side to side. Now as I start to come to the left, I'm going to lift up that right heel. As I go to the right, I'm going to lift up my left heel. If it feels good to you to take your arms out to the side, go ahead and start to take your arms out to the side. You're just swaying, lifting that opposite heel, maybe getting a little bit of rise up in that glute, a little bit off the chair. Let's go one more to each side. Let your arms be soft. They're just kind of dragging along because we're about to activate in those arms and shoulders. So finding your mountain pose, big toe, little toe, heel, sit tall. Let's take those hands Anjali Mudra, so palms together at our chest. We're going to take our arms all the way up. I'm going to scoot back just a little so that you can see where my arms go. We're going to take the arms all the way up and overhead. I'm going to use kind of a snake pattern. So I'm going to take my fingers and press over to the left. Then I'm going to come back to the right. Start to go to the left and to the right. Left and right. Going to continue to go all the way up until you have your hands as high above your head as is comfortable. So let me come back in. All right, so my arms are going to be up. My palms face each other as high as is comfortable. We're going to start to come through some humble warriors now. So we're going to exhale and bend down just a little. You'll know that if your arms get tired here, start to inhale up. Then you can keep your arms down, hands on your shoulders if you like. And I'm going to come down a little further, push into the floor, and lift up. Now I want you to do what's good for your practice. If you want to take this down a bit more and start to bring those arms behind you, you can. Okay? Just let the breath flow. You're not necessarily trying to match breath to movement here. I want you to keep breathing smoothly. You decide how far you want to go. This doesn't have to be deep at all. Once again, I could just be coming a little forward in my chair and bringing it a little back. Let's do one more. And we're going to come out and we're going to take those arms out to the side. We're going to start to draw some circles. So I'm going to have my palms down and I'm just starting to draw circles. Pull your shoulders down and out of your ears. So there's a little pressing of the shoulder blades towards each other. Now stop. We're going to shift over to the left. We'll come back. We're going to shift over to the right and come back and draw your circles backwards this time. Good. Now remember, you can let your arms drop if you'd like. Stop, shift. So my arms could be here. They don't have to be all the way out. Put your palms forward or here, and let's draw some circles forward again. We're almost done here. Shift 4 times. So shift, reach, reach. Make sure your mountain is staying nice and firm in the chair so you're not weight shifting to where that glute is coming up. Last time, roll them back, stick with it. We're about to have a little break. And go side, 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 side. Come back to center. Let's drop our arms and give them a shake. Shake those shoulders forward, shake them back. So your feet are at least hip distance apart. So if you have that narrow stance, go ahead and take your feet out a little. Let's bring our arms up to goddess arms. So those are elbows in line with shoulders, palms up. Remember, you can bring these down a little if you need to. We're going to twist over to the left, and then we're going to do an extended twist. So we're going to start to twist to the left. That right hand's coming forward, okay? Now take your right hand to your knee as you take your left arm back and reach up behind you. Can you reach up? If it feels good, let your eyes follow. Bring your arms back to goddess, and then twist. So we'll pause just in the center. We're going to go all the way to the other side. Let that left hand come down. Reach your right arm up. See if you can follow with your eyes. Breathe. Now I'm going to try to hold here when I come back to goddess. So hold. Bring it back around. Let's do it one more time. Twist. Extend and reach. Goddess. And twist. Last time, twist. Extend and reach. Goddess. And bring it in. So go ahead and fold your elbows, bend your elbows, reach behind your head, and let your fingers touch behind your head. So elbows are out to the side. We sit tall. We're going to inhale and bring them in. Exhale, out they go. Inhale, bring those shoulders together. Exhale, out they go. Okay. Inhale together. Now as you open, squeeze your shoulder blades. One more time. Bring it in. Open it out. Pause. Can you tip to the left? Look up to the right. And come up. Tip to the right. Look up to the left. And just come back up. Let's squeeze in. Open up. Squeeze in. So this is open and closed goddess. Bring it in. Open it up last time. Now I want you to squeeze your belly, lean forward, squeeze, squeeze, and release down. Let's roll our shoulders. All right. So let's start to move into our flow. Okay, so we're going to do this through a goddess flow. I'm going to come up on my seat a little and take my legs out to goddess. And this is where we're going to start. And this is where we're going to end with, and we'll be coming in and out, our legs in and out. So let's go ahead and try that. From goddess, take your left foot, move it in, right foot in. So step up and out, step up and out. As usual, if you have hip precautions, I want you to follow those. Make modifications, just keep your knees here. Out, out, tall, I'm gonna press into the floor, and I readjust myself to make sure I'm nice and on my seat. So I want you to stay steady through all of this. Stay steady on your seat. We want to know our chairs. That's an important thing. Make sure that you know your chair at home. A lot of us don't have those great silver sneakers chairs at home. This is a 100-year-old dining room table or chair, so it's a little bit wobbly. I have to know my chair. So I want you to make sure that the chair you're using is sturdy, that it's not on an area rug on a hardwood floor where it could slide. Especially when we start to move around and go side to side, we have to make sure that this is part of our stance. This is a nice firm foundation that we're on. Okay, so let's start. We're gonna do a full moon rising. So we're gonna tip forward, reach down with your hands, take hold of this big ball. So this is your moon, and we're gonna lift that moon up, a big circle up over your head. Roll your shoulders back down, reach down, grab your moon. Let's take it up and around, all the way down. We're gonna have a little change in hands this time. So we'll reach down, belly is engaged. You're really picking that moon up, pressing into the floor. Bring it up. Turn your palms towards me and press down. Okay, so we're gonna go side angle. We're gonna open up a little bit to the right. If you wanna take this stance, our stance that we do in class a lot, this is a great place to be. That leg, that alternative leg I'm gonna give you, is from my goddess. I'm gonna take that left knee and turn it down and stretch my foot back. So I'm balanced on my chair here. First move, extended side angle. So your knee is in or extended out. We're gonna rest that right hand down on the thigh. Can we take our left arm up and over if that feels good? So I'm lifting it all the way up, pushing it down towards the sky. Stay here and breathe. 2, 1. Now everyone take that arm, that left arm up and around, bring it to your hip and roll your shoulder back. Can you look up at the sky? So we have to come up now, warrior 2. So we're gonna lift up, take those arms out, turn and look over your hand. Warrior 2. So you're looking out over that right hand. Everything good? All right, so we're gonna turn all the way to the right now. I'm gonna come to lunge. So if my leg is in, that just means I'm gonna turn and bring my knee down. And this is gonna be my lunge. If you're here, you're gonna come around on those toes. Everyone takes their arms up, we face forward. So we already did some warrior 1s to do, so we're not gonna hold out here that long. We're gonna breathe, and now we're gonna come to gate. So we come to gate by bringing our back foot in. If it's out, if it's down, we bring it up. We're gonna take this posture, extend out your right leg, turn your torso towards me, and we'll take a fold. Okay, so that's one side. We're gonna come up, let's step foot in, step out to goddess. One full moon, reach down, lift it up. We're gonna turn out to the left now, decide which way you wanna go, and you're gonna come down to side angle and breathe. Good. Remember, you have that right knee, and if you need it in, hand to your hip. Let's rotate. Breathe. So maybe I look here, okay? And now let's start to come up, warrior 2, torso towards me. Lift that left arm and stare at it and take your right arm back. Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2, lunge. So we're gonna turn around, lift it up. And then the last move we make is that back leg comes in, left leg goes out, and here we come into gate. So these are the moves that we're gonna use. And let's put those together in a little flow now, okay? So we're gonna go to one side and then we'll reverse on our way back, which means we'll do a gate, a gate, and then we're gonna start at a lunge, okay? So find the place that's good for you to work today. Let's bring feet together. Sit up tall, come to mountain. So we're gonna do one big, beautiful moon flow. Okay, so let's start with the left leg. We'll take it out onto our toes. Right leg out onto our toes. Let's bring left leg in onto our toes. Right leg in. Right leg out. Left leg out. You're on your toes. Go ahead and put your heels down. Bring the arms around. Reach down, grab that full moon. And let's lift it all the way up. Nice and tall. Arms come down. Palms come down. We're going to take the right hand forward, left arm back. This is called helicopter. Bring it back. We'll take it around. Bring it back. And now we're going to make that moon shape. Take your left hand down, right arm up and over. So you're holding the moon. Then shift. Now let's add a tilt. Shift. Bring it up, add a tilt. Shift. Good. Let's do two more. Take it up. Good. Hold your moon. Bring it up last time. Hold your moon. Let's bring it back up. We're going to come all the way over. Side angle to the right. Extend your angle up. Beautiful. Now look up at that left arm if you can. Let's take left arm up and around to our hip. Roll it back, look up. Remember, we're coming to warrior two. So lift up, your torso stays towards me. You look out over your right hand, over the ring finger on your right hand, and you breathe. Now, within your balance, don't fall off unbalance here. We're going to come to lunge. So maybe I'm up on my toe, maybe I've got that knee. Now we come to gate. So that means your back foot, your left foot is going to come in while you turn and fold over your leg. Now we go to the other side. So can we bring right leg in, open left leg out, and fold down to your gate? So now we're just going to reverse. So the first move would be to come to lunge. So I'm going to set that left knee up, straighten my right leg out behind me, and then roll. Lift the arms, breathe. Remember, you could be dropped down. We're going to come warrior two. So if you want to set your foot down, set your foot down, but turn your torso towards me. Arms are out. You're staring over your left hand. Breathe. Now, come to side angle, hand to hip. Roll yourself open and breathe. And then see if you can sweep that arm up and over. Extended. Now we have to come back to goddess. So we're going to take our back leg, start to draw it in, bring your heels in. Take those arms up to goddess. Let's bring hands down. Take your left shoulder, shrug across. Breathe. And come up. And breathe. Good. And up we come. All right, heel toe your feet in. Just a little. So your hands are going to come here. Anjali Mudra. So they'll be coming down. Once they come a little bit below your shoulders, open those hands like they're a book. So you're facing your palms. Then we're going to bring our fingertips back towards us. Dip our arms down, roll your arms, and reach out. So the back of my palms are together. Or excuse me, the back of my hands are together. I'm then going to roll my arms up, open those hands out like they're a plate. We'll take our arms up and around, okay? So Anjali Mudra, pull it down. Open your book. Dive the hands under, press the back of the hands together as you reach out. Reach towards me, open back up, extend out. Take those arms out to the side again, big circle. Belly's up and in, exhaling, bringing it down. Inhale, open that book, dive those arms around, reach, open back up, palms out, last time, big circle around, touch palms, pull down, open, dive and reach, bring it back around, open, and then let's just close our hands up. Anjali Mudra, come up on your toes. Let's go ahead, bring that right foot in, left foot in, sit tall, walk yourself back in your chair just a little, and we're gonna go ahead and bring our heels down, hands down to your thighs. Okay, so our flow has mostly gone past now. We're gonna work on a little bit of lower body strengthening. We're gonna start with our left leg. We're gonna pull the left knee up towards our chest. Release your hands, see if you can hold. Grab that leg again and pull it up a little more. And set your leg down. Let's do the other side. Inhale it up. See if you can hold. To knee lift. And bring it down. Let's try it one more time. Pull it in. See if you can hold. See if you can even lift higher here. Stay up. String of the head's going all the way up. Pull it in again. And go ahead and place that down. Last time. Lift. So I'm going to stay tall. Pull it in. Breathe. See if you can take your hands out and see if you can lift a little higher. Then use your hands as just pull it up. And go ahead, bring it down. We're going to take left leg up. Reach around behind that thigh now. And let's straighten our leg out. And let's bend it in. So I want to have my left knee, if I can, a little higher than my right knee. Straighten it out. And I want to stay tall. So we're going to do this just a few more times. Extend and flex. Last time. Extend and flex. Let's change sides. So we'll lift it up, hold, extend and flex, extend and flex. Stay tall, extend and flex, extend and flex. All right, so we're gonna pull those legs in a little. What we're gonna do is basically a knee pull in and then a happy baby pull. So I'm going to take my knee out to the side a little and pull it in, okay? Once again, hip precautions, let's stay here. So I inhale in, exhale. Inhale in, exhale. Okay, so see how you're matching that movement with your breath? Take it out. Bring it in. Take it out. Now go ahead, this time, when you come out to that baby pull, go ahead and use your right hand and slip it under that foot and see if you can bring it up to the seated pigeon. Now if you can't, remember to cross your ankles. We're going to do that twist, that extended twist, so this back hand is going to reach. So I'm going to take my right hand to my knee, left hand's going to reach up as I turn. So I'm reaching up on that diagonal, I'm trying to follow. I'm using my right hand as a little bit of a lever, if that's okay for you, but you don't have to be that deep. We're going to come back, hands to thighs, not hand on knee, hands to thighs. I'm going to lift my chest and lean forward just a little teeny bit. Now go ahead and draw some circles with your ankle one way. Let's go ahead and add some rolls the other way. And come up. Let's go ahead and do the other side. So we pull it in, happy baby. Pull it in, happy baby. So I love doing these with my breath. It's just an inhale in, exhale, inhale in, exhale, in, and out. Let's do a couple more. In, and out. Okay, so this time, I'm going to get that left hand ready, and And as I come to my baby stretch, I'm gonna reach over and grab my foot, just set it up. Decide if you wanna go down to your ankle today. Make sure you're comfortable. We're just letting that knee fall on its own. We're gonna start with a twist, so take your left hand to your right knee. Right hand up behind you, stretch. 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Hands to your thighs. Let's press down. And go ahead. Let's start to draw some circles one way. Alright, let's go the other way. And let's come up. Alright, little hamstring stretch. Extend out that left leg and let's slide down. So I'm keeping my chest up. I'm keeping my eyes up. I like to have my neck in line with the rest of my spine, so I'm not hyperflex like this, unless I'm trying to look at you guys, and I'm not dipped down. I'm sort of nice and neutral. Bring it up. Let's do the other side. Let's slide it down. If you can grab your toes, that's good. If not, you're fine here. Breathe. Breathe. And come up. All right. Let's walk our feet in. So we're going to do one more fold. Where you come for this is up to you. Legs are going to be together though, so we're not going to dive down between our legs. Legs are going to be together. You could even be up on your toes if you want to make the stance a little bit more narrow. We're going to do a big forward fold. So that means you could come here and stay if that feels good for you. You could come out or you can drape all the way down. We're going to hold it 5 breaths. So I'm going to drape all the way down so you can see what that looks like. Please choose what feels good for you. I'm going to take arms up. Feel free to leave them on your thighs if you want to. And I'm going to drape down. So I'm just staying here, having steady breath. Crown of my head is going to reach towards the floor, and I'm going to soften. So let's take 5 breaths. And I'm going to bring one hand to my thigh, other hand to my thigh, and start to press myself up to seated. All right, find a comfortable place for your feet. Let's go ahead and roll some circles, one way with our wrist. We're going to roll circles the other way. Let's take left hand to the chair, right arm up and over if that feels good. If it doesn't feel good, then what I want you to do is just keep your hand down. But it's a stretch, and I'm pushing back to that right side with my torso so that I'm not falling. I'm pushing into it. We're going to come up and do the other side. Don't forget to breathe here. Okay? And we're going to finish with some cat-cows. So come up, bring your hands to your thighs. Let's inhale, push our belly forward, eyes go up. Exhale, press and roll. And up we come. And press back. And 2 more. Shoulders go down. And bring it back. And last time. Pull those shoulder blades together and sit up tall. So let's bring our hands together, Anjali Mudra, or you can leave them down on your thighs. Let's take a deep inhale in, exhale out through our mouths together. So deep inhale in, long exhale out. And we'll take a little bow to ourselves and to each other for the gift of shared practice. Namaste. Okay guys, I can't believe it is already Thursday. I'll see you tomorrow for Silver Sneakers. I hope you guys have the rest of your afternoon is great, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.